15. Today is the first president of the Republic of Liberia's birthday, Joseph Jenkins Roberts. Let me now welcome to the show the panelists. Our host, as a matter of fact, is the General, Mr. Monet Kishen. General, good afternoon to you in the US. Good evening from
Yeah.
Liberia.
How are you, Jefferson? You can hear me loud and clear?
Crystal clear.
Okay, for those of you who are watching us by Facebook and YouTube, and also by listening to us by radio, the Kia FM 95.9, I want to say welcome. Thanks as usual. The other panelists will join us. Today is Sunday, and happy holiday. I know they will be celebrating the day tomorrow. But before, we're not going to waste no time because we have already gone 32 minutes into the time. We have some technical difficulties, but thank God that we're able to do everything. But today, our topic will be very brief. But before that, let me just bring on my co host and Andrew here. How are you, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Sorry, I was trying to handle something from the back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, please get your phone ready. Get yourself ready. As usual, we will enter in the hour of hope. And today, we'll take our time. And there are a lot of things going on in Liberia today. But we just don't want to be part of the group that just run with stories. And we got to allow the law
Mhm.
enforcement, the police to do their work. We
Yeah.
all know yesterday the internet was all blowing up
Okay. General,
and somebody passed, somebody
go
this and whatsoever. But as a radio station and we're on this side, it's our responsibility to give you the real story, not to say they say. So the only people that will tell us what's going on is the police. So we'll be talking about that. And also we'll talk about agriculture. And we have a young man from Margibi County who and been doing his own thing. He can't find a job. So what are you gonna do? He go back to the soil. He using a little land in the backyard to do something to plant his corn and whatsoever. So when I saw it, I was impressed. So I said, well, I got to bring it up and let us find out from him why. Because that is what the Care Humanitarian Foundation is all about. Because we want to encourage Liberians that use what you have. I know things are hard. Government will not employ everybody, and sometimes there is no company coming to Liberia, but you can't and deprive yourself from your own talent when you get the land sitting there. So that is why we're bringing on today, and we'll show you some of the videos, things that he been doing. And then we'll talk about a little bit of politics and know what is going on in our country, what is trending when it comes to the roads, and we want to see the roads. And also we want to make sure that things are happening. So it is our responsibility to make sure that everything goes right. So, and Andrew, can you give me your opening statement to your people? And then from there, we will bring this young man up and then we'll have a conversation with him from the foundation end.
I think, yeah, I think he's muted. Uh,
Okay, you muted and Andrew. And okay, so we're also waiting for the CEO to come on. Okay, but I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going to bring because sometimes the data. I don't want a young man to call me and start suing me concerning data. So let me just bring him on. How about you and David? How's everything there with you?
I'm fine. I tell God thank you to have life. And how are you there too, General?
Okay, thank you very much. You are live on Kia Radio right now, and also you are live on Facebook and YouTube. This show is called The Conversation with the Vision Bearer. This is an NGO called the Kia Humanitarian Foundation. And our pillar is
Mhm.
agriculture, education, water and sanitation, and and agriculture. So when I heard you talking about what you're doing, I was impressed, and I said, no, I got to bring you on. Let show the example of other young people that listen. As much there is no job in Liberia, you will be able to do something for yourself. So, so what are you doing right now? You want to call your name to these people, to the people, to those people who listening to you by way of radio. You want to introduce yourself?
I think
You,
he's
you can
having
hear
delay,
me? Yes, the internet, the internet. You
or he
can hear
has
me
to
there?
use maybe earpiece or so.
No, he's not even.
Samuel, can you hear the general? Samuel,
Samuel,
are
can
you
you hear
there?
me?
No, I don't think he's hearing you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait and see if you come back on. If you can bring yourself back on, cool. And Jefferson, tell us
Yeah.
what are some of the trending issues. But we'll ask you the question because we saw Facebook yesterday and on fire concerning Samuel Jackson. He lost his wife, and there are a lot of things going on. I know he was arrested by the police last minute to time, but he's not been charged, and he's pressing. And for me, I consider it on a suicide and safekeeping because sometimes you don't want for people to do things to themselves. So he have not been charged. So we want to be very careful. So what are you hearing that right now, Jefferson?
Well, as it stands, this is a high profile case. As a matter of fact, it's an alleged murder case. So the police has taken seize of the matter, and several investigations are ongoing currently as we speak. In fact, the police have declared the home of Liberian economist Samuel Jackson a scene, a crime scene, and so which means visitors are not, allowed to troop in and out like that because it is where this act was committed. The wife of Samuel Jackson, his late wife, passed. So the police has declared that area. In fact, they barricaded the entire residence today. In fact, made it I think 3 times now. Investigators have been going in, you know, to make sure or to know as to why, what led to death, whether there were other, sharp instruments that could possibly be used or was used, you know, uh, during the time that she passed on. And so that is the latest. But it is everyone is concerned about, you know, the death, the incident, how it happened, whether so there are rumors and which, like you said, we will not speculate until we wait for police investigation to to uh, to be completed. After that, then we can have a full logical conclusion of the matter. But so far, so good. That
Hello?
is the latest, the biggest
Okay, we will
intel.
we will talk on it. We will come back later on and talk about it. But let me come back to Samuel K. Davis. Can you introduce yourself, Samuel, to the people? You are live on the Kia Radio FM 95.9 and you own the KCN TV. So if you're watching it by Facebook too, you can also share the program and continue to tell people about this program. So introduce yourself. What's your name and let people know who you are.
Yeah, so thank you very much, the General. My name is Samuel Kelvin Carver Davis, and I live in Kakata City, Margibi County, student at the Cotton University, studying education. So
Oh,
thank you very much for allowing me on your platform. I've
okay,
been
good.
just
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. So the reason why we get on the platform, we let to talk fast because our issue of data business. So we want to say what we want to
I
say
know.
so that other people will hear us. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I involved in a little garden in my community. It has been some time where we feel that only government can provide job for us as a students or as an educator or as an educated person. So after we gone through the 2023 elections, the Liberian people made their decisions on what they feel was possible, what was good for us. And things are not really going the way we want it to be. And as a student, you can't sit down to say you want to wait for somebody to provide for you. So I thought on this thing here, and I started a small last year. I have a little place around my house. I decided to involve in agriculture. Even though I'm not an agriculture student, so I decided cultivating that place, and then I planted ground pea, corn, water green, and that of fewer leaf. So I used something like 3,500 on that little place. And the first time I harvested, I planted 2 cup of ground pea. I harvested the ground pea, and I was able to get one bag. And I sold this bag 1,800, and the water green I sold it, it went up to 3,000, and all the money I made there, it was equivalent to 10,000. So I said, wow. So it means that agriculture get money, and we're sitting here with just one white collar job. So this year I decided to venture in a large area, and I went in the community. I asked the community chair. He gave me 2 lakhs to plant my little garden. So I decided cultivating the area brandy, and planted I planted corn and that of ground pea. So the 2 lakh I scratched certain portion, and the other portion is still there yet. I planted corn February 26th, and the corn is coming up, and the other place is not yet planted. And I'm waiting to see how best I
Okay,
can
let's
prove
hold
the
you
place
there.
to
Let's hold
plant
you there because
corn.
we're going to
And
ask. Let's hold you there, and Sam, let's hold you there. So you explain all these things. What really encouraged you for a young man? Some of your friends will not do what you're doing. You studying education at Cottington, you hustling, you're trying to send yourself to school. You have tried so many times. Now you say you're going to the soil. And what motivated you? Why you decided to do it? Do what you're doing right now?
yeah, so what motivated me was actually I feel that sitting down for somebody to give you food to eat, or to give you money, or to follow politicians, to be saying I will say this and that, what of you, it is not the only thing to life. You need to be self-sufficient. You need to have that standard, that you will not be dragging away or carried away by little things for somebody to incite you against somebody and do things that is not right because you don't have it, and you feel that somebody give you $1, $2, you follow them what they say, the ideology, and you know that it's not good. So if you are self-sufficient, if you feel that government is not the only person to provide job for you, you need to go back to the soil and do your agriculture. You will get more money. That's the time you will know. You know, when man is handling money, they feel comfortable and they make a sound decision, except for the stupidest one. Sorry for me saying it. So, but when man is gapping or when man is broke, they made decision that is not supposed to be made. And we saw it in the 2023 election. So this is why I went back to the soil, and that's why motivated me. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to be somebody that will make my own decision, not by somebody. And then we can even stay in the gap to talk to people for the good person to take over this country, that we will benefit from our sources and our resources that we have in this country. It is not everybody that can work in the government sectors. They got people that are doing their own thing and making money. So that what motivated me.
Okay, that's good. And Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, I think you listen to him and this young man, and I noticed I saw him doing his little thing in the backyard. He's a student from he attend Cottington and doing and he's doing education. But I see he's into farming. Do you have any question for him?
Yeah, Sam, I want to first of all thank you for the effort you've made, and then to, in the face of your own career as someone pursuing education at the Cottington universities, you saw the need to also tell people about the importance of agriculture. I want to thank you for that, for what you're doing. With the initiative you've taken and with the concerns that we have in our own country, especially with respect to food security, what would you say that the government could do that could be better for the country when it comes to agriculture? And my follow-up question would be, since you started, Have you reached out to the Ministry of Agriculture for any assistance, whatever you're doing? And has there been any assistance to you as well?
Yeah. Okay. So let me say thanks to you for that brilliant question. Um, Firstly, I want to address the issue of what I would say to the government. I think that agriculture is the best thing ever. Food security is the best thing in the country to make the country stable. And then I think government should be able to allocate help for people who wants to involve in agriculture because we have machine down farming and we have our old way of farming, which is the shifting cultivation.
Mhm.
So we need that help. The government should be able to give loan to people who are land, not only giving them loan, but to see it is that land is actually belongs to them and want to involve in huge agricultural activity. It should not be selective. It should be something that you want to do what we call a fat farming and making sure that to give the agricultural loan that they will be able to make their agricultures and then bring the produce into the market and then to be paying back to government. These are some of the things that make food security is one of the things that make the country stable, and then also open the feeder roads that people can get their goods in time to what they're supposed to sell it. That's the question I want to address it. The second, I think I have not reached any other administration or government sector to say I want you guys to help. This year could be the one that I will try on my own again, and then next year that I want to do a bigger one that will cover a very large area. Then I'm going to be using this previous agriculture something to carry to them and make sure that someone they come and see the place and see how best they can help me in the process. But for now, I have not reached to any other area yet. I just doing it for my own pocket, for my own expense.
Wow, thank you. And since you started, I mean, it's not just about it's not about the money aspect that drove you, but I like when you said, you'll be sitting down. I think we lost him.
We lost him. He will come back, but he'll be listening to you on the radio. So
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to talk why he's not looking, but
yeah, and I like what he said when he said that you know you will never know. You'll be sitting down and you don't and expect everything to come from government, but see what I've done and what is coming through in terms of revenue generation. Now, just revenue generation or money that we all seek is some form of empowerment that will also be able to help you with your family, with other economic issues to deal with. Now, having said that, it says a lot. It says volume, as to what he's doing and what could be coordinated in the society. We've come on the show in time past to talk about what is the Ministry of Agriculture doing, the nationwide. What are the program? What are those hanging fruits that people can get to? What are those agricultural programs that are set up? I mean, I may be, singing to the choir, but it's about food. The food security is everyone's business. And as to how the Ministry of Agriculture creates that coordination will definitely go a long way to have a national impact so that everybody can tap into it. And at the end of the day, if we can feed ourselves and we have the abundance land, we have that abundance of land to be able to do all of this. But these are things I think we are not seeing. We are not, the benefits are not reaching our people. Is done on some maybe selected basis to empower other people who already have the finances to do stuff. And at the end of the day, what they do as farming for them, farming, it would benefit themselves. It leaves out the people, and then even the people who really need it to be able to do the farming, they are the ones that are left out of the whole process. So it depends on how the Ministry of Agriculture or the government through the Ministry of Agriculture will be able to set out very simplistic programs, making sure that county by county, individual by individual, see exactly the potential ones and see how we can all create that national agricultural program that will reach out to the people county by county, city by city. And even the new thing now about the yellow machine that came, what it's going to be doing, how do we intend to have the feeder roles reaching the farm role? All of these are things, if things are not coordinated, you still will
We're
be
not
doing
hearing
it.
Jeff. You can hear him.
I'm hearing Mr. Andrew.
I'm hearing him.
Okay.
Jeff, you hearing Andrew?
Yeah,
Yes,
this
I'm
is
hearing him.
yeah. So it's sad because we are still not, we have not really organized things as a nation through the Ministry of Agriculture. We got yet to see this program station by station to sell them and let farmers be able to bring their problem so that we all can know where we how to branch out to solving this problem. But if the Ministry of Agriculture is only making decision without the farmers on the key things that are really confronting them, you will only be making decision to impose on them instead of making decision to working with them. And I think those are major issues. I really want to thank Sam. Sam is just another subsistence farmer who is just giving up basics and the benefits that we could accrue on a bigger level than what the government is doing. Thank you, Sam. Sam, are
Thank
you
you,
there?
thank you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay. Kishan, you having technical problem on your side?
General, are you there? I think,
I think he's having
yeah,
problem. He
Yeah, I
he's
needs.
think
having.
so. I think so.
I think he needs to go off and come back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kishan. Let me see, Kishan.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, we're getting you.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. So, like I was saying,
Yeah.
what
So
is your
mhm.
what is your lesson to other young Liberians and even Liberian farmers? Maybe beside before giving your full of thought to young Liberians. What are some of the challenges that you think farmers are also facing while you have joined the trade to becoming a farmer, even though you are studying to be an educator? But what are some of the challenges that you think that government need to really deal with to helping farmers to accelerate the issue of agriculture?
Yeah. So thank you very much. We have a lot of challenges, most especially for the farmers, and even I'm talking about people who are doing farming on a large level. Government is not subsidizing these people. We are not having help from the government, from the national government, to see how best they can help their farmers to have tools like hook, shovel, and
Mhm.
what a few. What happened is that the people will form a cooperative.
Yeah,
This cooperative, you got to go to Ministry of Youth and
agriculture.
Schools, and whatsoever you go, you register it, and then you have article incorporation. You have all of these things. And even if you carry to the ministry for them to help to see how best they can help the cooperative, it has been something that is always selective. And I'm not even talking about people who are doing local farming that you will help them. But these are things that the challenges that we face. So we don't, most of the people don't have money, and then they don't have these tools. They strive by themselves to buy these tools by themselves. Like even the graphic that I'm about to play, I'm going to buy it by myself. I'm going to make sure I get hook, cutlasses, fire, watering can. The corn, like I told you, the corn are planted. I think when you check in the video, you see some. So I've been cutting off by a bob. Some insects are cutting it, and this thing need to be sprayed with some insect killer so that this corn will come out good. So it's like when you buy one bucket and plant it. At the end of the day, the insect will cut some and you will be left with sometimes half, or sometimes you will just be left with few. Still standing, you got to go and buy another one to bring it again. So these challenges is so many on the field that even the feeder roads that we depend on to be paved to get on the main road so that our goods can come. Sometimes when you harvest the goods, you don't have good road. motorbike going there, the road condition is very deplorable, and then they will not able to get their goods on the main road. Sometimes it gets rotting, sometimes it gets spoiled. So these are challenges that we face with as a farmer.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so let's bring on the CEO and welcome CEO to the show.
Welcome everybody. How you doing?
Yeah, Chris, how
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we're doing
doing?
good.
nice.
See
How you
you.
doing, Samuel? Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
Samuel, the place.
Thank you.
Go, go ahead,
are
CEO.
you a, are you a current student at which institution? I
He's a
just came out.
carpenter.
Carter.
He goes to
Cartier
carpenter.
University Junior College in Kagata, State Margibi County.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. Go ahead, General. Continue.
All right, that's good. And the
What
land that you're using, that's your land. Is it the place for you?
Samuel, are you there?
The land,
Yeah, I'm
where
here.
you got the, yeah,
The
who got
land
that
you're
place?
using
Is for
currently,
you?
yeah, the land. It's your own land.
No, the land is not my own land. The land is for the community chairperson. I asked him for the land, and then he gave me the land. So I'm doing a little garden on it yet. But they have a farmland that they are setting around us, way around the. I live around when you pass by Kakata coming to Wiala on the highway where we
Yeah,
have the Tupi funeral home. After that, you coming
yeah,
from Small Papa Bofela. There is a big town that around that called Yenga. So in the on the left hand side of this place here, we have a farmland area that the owners are setting it because the land issue was between they and Mesco when Mesco took
yeah.
over and started planting rubber in their areas. So they carry the case to court, and then at the end of the day, they couldn't have that traditional deal and whatsoever. They took portion of it from Mesco and then give it to them. So the portion that they gave to them now, the farming land area, that's the area they are selling now. So if this year, if things goes well with me, next year I'm going to get to these guys to get some bigger areas to start doing my farming for them, and then we can start talking on it because I think that would be one of the possible way to get the biggest farm.
Okay, I see. I got some video here. Let us watch
So,
it and see.
good morning,
Uh,
folks. This is our farm, and this is our crops that are growing here. I decided to plant this corn before I do all of the scratchings. As you can see, I will carry you all over. If you see over there, you will see the scratching area. I scratched that place already. Just getting prepared to plant the corn and the ground pea. But I plant this corn first, February 6th, and 26, sorry. So I plant on February 26th. These are it. But the place getting bushy again. Sorry. That I came here the morning to do a little work, and I was trying to clean into it to make sure that our corn comes on, sorry, and be fine, so that I will start scratching the rest of the place and then playing the glamping. So this is 1 acre actually. Um, I try to do these things so that folks will see. This is the corn. Just from February 26th, I planted this particular corn that you see here. So as you can see, it was planted February 26th. Yeah, it's growing very nicely, as you can see there. So the rest of it, what I planted after February, March 1st, the March 1st will stay in the grass.
okay, and you got to start from somewhere.
Okay.
And who brushed this place? That you did it brushing yourself, and I only. What are you trying to put over there?
Yeah, I'm basically trying to plant corn and ground pea. But there's some side I show you guys just now. I really wanted to plant lettuce because lettuce is hard to take care of, and so to be around the swamp. And then you got to look for the pig manure and then try to build the place up if it's a bit and then plant it. But for now, since I don't have the hand, the place was cultivated by myself. Myself brushed the whole place. I too lack myself brush the place. I never pay people. The only thing I try to pay people to do is the scratching of the place because it's a larger portion and I can go to school. I go to school from Monday to Friday. Only Saturday I can have chance to work on the farm. So that's the only thing I try to pay people. But the brushing, I brush it myself. I overlap it and I burn it my one.
All right.
Uh,
All
Yeah.
so
right.
you determine. Let's bring Reverend Cummings on.
Samuel,
And
thank
CEO,
you
you
so
got
much.
something to say?
Thank you so much. Listen, we want to have you on maybe another day. We have some topics we want to switch over to. So, but thanks for the good work you started in that area. We have to keep following you. We want to encourage more Liberians to do the same because the only way out of poverty as a nation we need to do to be able to feed ourselves as a nation. So thanks and and continue the good work.
And CEO, before
Thank you very much.
before Samuel leaves, I'm really worried about our country. Uh, someone listening to me will say, "Oh, maybe Mr. Kia, you behind time. The Ministry of Agriculture is doing X, Y, Z here and there." Now, what Samuel is doing and what others have been doing in the past, it's also that very level of farming that we've been doing over the years. Where in the modern day and age, it's about the yield level, so that even people like Sam Davis can also graduate from that one level to another level to increasing yield. So it is incumbent upon the Ministry of Agriculture of the national programs that has to be communicated even from radio to radio, so that farmers through the cooperatives can be able to help the nation at a level that we don't have to be importing stuff like even pepper from Guinea, when we have the land, when we have the manpower, when we have the resources, when we have everything that needs to be done. But
Yeah.
yet, our own market cannot afford to sell our own produce. It's all because the programs are not there to guide the process. The programs are not there to assist the cooperatives or to empower the cooperatives that are supposed to be doing this on a national level. Now, at the end of the day, someone like Sam, when Sam works so hard in the end, even what Sam gets, it's not about, and not to demean him so much, it's not to demean his effort, but it's about Sam, it's about his benefits, it's about what Sam can do next as to what he got from the society and how he can increase. And it become that individual empowerment, and the country does not benefit. We want it at a level of agricultural programs that people like Sam can tap into and become like a contractor to contribute to a national gain that will impact the people in terms of food security. These are being our concern, and this is what I just wanted to register.
Thank you.
Okay, that's good. And Sam, we'll get back to you, and this foundation will continue to follow you and see the seriousness about it, and maybe we might collaborate and even work with you. So we'll be following you and see the outcome of everything. So just keep us posted and share the video and let about. And do you have any word for him before he leave? Jerome, welcome.
Pastor
Jerry
Cummings, are
Cummings?
you there?
Pastor Cummins, can you hear us?
I don't know whether he's muted. I don't think so. I don't see that on his
No,
screen.
he's not muted, but I think he having. Okay,
Yeah, so
so
just to what Andrew was saying before Samuel leaves, the same soil that other people have, they have in their country, this is the same
See
soil.
what we got.
Our soil is so enriched with a lot of
Yeah.
fertilizers and other things that other people have in their soil. We have the same, and we Liberians, we know our own
Problem. Yeah.
problems, know our difficulties, but we cannot address them head on. So these are the situations we cannot continue to find ourselves in. Want to always take the microwave route to always on import. Like you have soya. Why are you importing a pepper from other nearby countries? So that's why I just wanted to add on to your statement, Andrew. Thank you so much. Samuel we'll keep in touch, and see how your progress is coming along. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
okay, so
All
good.
right.
I'll keep in touch. Okay.
All right, Daryl,
And
go
yeah,
ahead. What the training issues?
okay. Well, we had some of the issues right now. What is going on? We started the topic, and something right now is very important. It comes to husband and wife, but we just have to be very very careful. But for my thing is that we must give the police a chance. When you look on Facebook today, everybody talking about Samuel Jackson, his wife. He lost his wife. Some people said he beat up to death. Some people giving different stories. Some people say he put insurance in America. But the good thing about it, according to the news, she died at the hospital. So let the police do their work. The doctors will be there to give the story. The two people that work in the house will give the story. So I just do one, but I don't know if you follow it. Follow because we put it into the chat room to see if people read or whether you pay. Or see you. I know you're not on Facebook most of the time, but it was not on YouTube. It was on Facebook, and she was found. She died at the hospital anyway. And Andrew, do you have anything about? You heard anything about it?
Well, I think Pastor Cummins is having difficulties. Look, we follow that there's so much that is on the social media with respect to the circumstances surrounding this death. I hear you say the good thing is she died in the hospital. Even if she died in a house,
Yeah.
is for me it's not a good thing because whatever happened to her started from whom?
Right.
It started from whom? Look, you tend to also connect the dots and connect also even the very statement of the person who has been claimed as a subject to the police. You follow his own comments, you follow even his tracks, and then you follow even past circumstances. There's a brother who reported even the case to the police, and that was Rufus Berry. I know Rufus Berry for years, a very good friend. I mean, when I was one of the managers at LAC, that's when I got to know Rufus when he had just come from the US. Rufus and the very Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson is an older brother. I mean, he's in his 70s. That's a senior brother. But Rufus is one of those friends that I saw in my yesteryear of always, hanging out with older folks who claim to, who have the wisdom, who have been able to be of impact to the society. And so sometimes you don't find his friends to be his equal. So when he said my friend will go way back, I was just laughing because I know Rufus very well. A guy who, when he's connected with you as friend, you'll go a long way. So when he gave his history, he gave a breakdown and even how very close he is to the deceased, which is the Sam Jackson's wife, and the number of occasions that this girl has reported him.
Beating.
Yeah, the beating.
Yeah, domestic.
Him to the very Rufus Berry.
Yeah.
I follow all that track, even to the last point where he got the shocking news, and he knew exactly what the girl had been going through in recent time. So when you look at all of these and you listen keenly to the very Samuel Jackson, even when the police got involved and his interaction and how he became very uncouth in the yard, all of that, it's only someone who is solely guilty, and know exactly what happened. We may not know the details, but he knows the details. I may be wrong to say that. I don't have to be a forensic expert, but listening to him and listening to circumstances, even up to that level, Sam Jackson remains a prime suspect in the death of his wife. Someone who your wife that you there in the swallowing fufu elsewhere and giving story like, there's no conscience. That empathy is not even in his face. I watched Sam Jackson, not to bore you guys on the panel this afternoon. I watched Sam Jackson, his utterances sometimes, his comments towards women, and how he trashes people. Look, the education all of us have gone to school for, the essence of education is to be very simplistic in even how you relate to people. You have to be very conscious of what comes out of your mouth to other people, because you got to treat others as you would like to be treated. I'm watching all through. I have never interacted with him before, but I was watching Sunday, even I get to Liberia and sit with him because his utterances do not even resemble his age. Someone in your 70s, when you see him talk, he trashes people any way you feel like, and how he addresses women, even on a spoon talk show. I watch him. Sometimes I try to make comments even on the Spoon Talk show. This is a brother. He's very, very rude. I'll be very frank with you. And the way he talks to women, it's not surprising to have heard that whole track record from his best friend over 30 years, Rufus Berry. Rufus is a friend of mine as well. So when I heard that, I was really, really hurt. Trust me, we will go up and down. Even if the law is not there to prosecute you better, Samuel Jackson is aware of his wife's death. Thank you.
Okay, I want to just correct my statement. When I said that it's good that it was in a hospital, that is why I say I would leave it with the police, the doctor that was on the scene, the employees in the house. There were people there, because when I say there are a lot of stories out there, some people say she died in the house. He was trying to hide the body.
Of course, that's what you're trying to do.
Justice. She needs justice. But I said there's so many stories on the internet. That is why I say I will be very
careful. So let me come in here. Let me add to this. Welcome, Reverend Peabody, by the way.
Very welcome, yeah.
We'll see you, gentlemen.
General, if somebody was asking you what's your stance from this whole thing, and you are not there, if you really want to make a conclusion, conclusive evidence present to the public, what would you say from all the evidences that you have heard or you have read? What will you deduce from that?
Well, I'm not going to and give judgment to say
no, not judgment.
Not.
Saying,
because listen, social media is a place where people go and make up their own story and they won't follow us. But one thing, when I listen to Barry, that his friend, so that's why he used to beat the woman. Yes, a lot of men beat women and the women hide it. I know people who they whip their wives and they got all the black eyes and they try to even pretend as if nothing happened. Okay, Barry just brought it out. That's it. But the thing is that the police is involved. Everybody coming with their stories and whatsoever. So my thing is, I say it will be impossible for him to hide the story. Whether it started from the house, they got the horse boy, the horse girl who work in the house, and they got the doctors that look at the body. They say they did some brain study, because I listened to his interview with Spoon. So I said, good. The doctors would not lie. They would come up, and she needs justice. If he did it, he will have to face the law. But I don't just want to come up and say he this, he that, because so many men here whip the women, and the women don't say nothing. And I think that I saw the pictures, the bruise on the eye, that at that time she was alive, and I saw the body. The only thing I felt bad, people showing the dead body all over the place, making stories and trying to put her medical record out there, and I don't think I have problem with.
Samuel Jackson is the cause of all of that.
Yes, something happens, we agree. And Barry just brought it out. Barry said he's guilty. He feel guilty because he should have done better. But when you listen to Samuel and he tell you about Jackson, he got his own story. But let the police do the work. And if he's guilty, he will face the law. So I don't know. It's just unfortunate that someone had to die. Whether he beat her up before leaving the house,
well,
or he came
that's what he did.
Answer the question.
Here's the thing. Well, I understand you're struggling with the evidence of the facts, but here is the thing. They may have he has a track record of beating this girl. What other means did this girl die? She died in the hands of domestic violence. Plain and simple. If you lost your wife, and the same day your wife is dead, or you heard that she died, you're on social media. Why are you doing on social media? Swallowing food. They're trying to bother the police. They want to have you causing them all of it. Doesn't represent any good behavior of a man who just lost his wife. This is telling you, open your home. Let the police come do. And if you think your hands were clean, hey, police, come here and do whatever you want to do. I'm grieving, lost my wife. These are things that someone who is grieving will do. Not sit there and using some stupid vocabulary. I don't know why you took that from.
Yes, in fact, he was even cussing. He was even abusing the word, because you overly use the word until people is like, and that's what happened when you are guilty. That's what guilt does. It gets you so confused, and you talk out of your head that you don't even realize what you're doing. Yeah.
We need
to hear from Reverend Body, because I know they've been fighting this.
Good to see everybody. Good to see the CEO care and both care.
I just pissed, man.
And Honorable, we are good to see everybody. Jefferson, good to see everybody. You know, let me say this: it saddens to when what happened to Tuni, and my prayer with her family. You know, all that have happened. You know, it's just sad. But what I would join Kishan and wait until the police come up with an official charge. There's no way Sam Jaffin can be vindicated when it comes to this lady death. You know, some people grieve differently. Maybe it's his way of grieving, you know, by going out with food and stuff like that, you know. But the way
is that how you grieve? That how you see you somebody will grieve like that?
well, some people don't know. Let me say this: the Liberians have a different way of grieving. Look, there's a Liberian who died one time, and we went to the church.
But you're talking for me, Reverend Peabody. I don't grieve that way.
Listen, I went to a church, and the pastor who was preaching the funeral called me in the corner, and he was a white pastor. He said, "Why they crying like? Why they making noise like that? You got to put a rolling on the ground." He said, "Henry, you got to come help me. I can't. I don't know this. I can't do this. You know, and stuff like that." So I had to be there. You know, but I couldn't stop the people from crying. I said, "That's a culture, and that's how we cry, and that's how we grieve." But he was like, "Why? They're just crying. Can you just come?"
Okay, what are you doing now? That's grieving.
But let me say this. You know, Rufus Berry in the first place, he should have just shut. He should have shut up.
No,
I saw numerous abuses going on. Not even one time, not even two times, a lot of time, and you fail to report it. Then you open your mouth when the woman is dead.
Yeah,
you shut up. That's why I wrote
That's why I want this. That's it.
I told him yesterday that you failed the woman, so you just be shut up. There's nothing you will say now that I can say for her, bring her back to life. You know, you failed the woman. But yeah, is it? Let's see what the police come up with for Sam Jackson, because those pictures are so disturbing. If the woman went to the hospital and the hospital did an examination and felt that she was abused and what caused her death, they are mandated reporters. So they are required to call the police and report to the police. They are mandated. You know, doctor, nurses, social worker, other teachers, they are all mandated reporters. So they are required to report this case to the police. So if they reported the case to the police and the police found that the credible evidence that should hold him responsible, then the police do the investigation and hold him responsible. We don't know what happened. You know, we just seen picture. Our people can get it happened in America too. People form verdict by the time something happened. They can form it on social media with a verdict right away. When something happened, oh, he killed it. He a bad man here, wicked man here, stuff like that. But the law does not work with emotions. The law is the law. There are other medical reports that have been circulating on Facebook. They talk about that woman having excessive alcohol and passed a couple of times. So all these things,
I'm telling you.
So we need to see whether this rather happened to her, whether he rather hit her. The evidence will come up. For me, there's no way you can exclude him from the investigation. There's no way. There's no way you can exclude him. But for me, I just want to see what happened. Because there are other reports of him abusing her, physically abusing her, and things like that. I've seen them together. I met Sam so many times. Even right in Trenton, he was at one of my old man places, Weatherblade. He and the girl was there. And one thing I know, he's quick to cuss. They're quick to get into argument. He quick that stuff. But the thing is, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened from the investigation. But he cannot be excluded from the investigation. There's no way he can be excluded. You know, stuff like that.
I think exclusion is one word and exoneration is another word.
Yeah.
So
I just about investigation. Yeah, yes. He cannot be exonerated for the investigation. Yeah.
Look, you know,
right.
Talking about Rufus Berry, as to when he reported and where we don't see him being more appropriate at this time. Look, there are friends who are social support in relationships. There are friends who are there also. They say, what God has put together, let no one put asunder. probably there are people who see it differently. But Sam, first of all, Sam Jackson is an older brother. He's an older person. And Rufus Barrett is just, he's almost my age group. I mean, we are just, I know Rufus as well. So respecting a older brother, you can't bring into judgment to a point that you want to change. But there are several things that he mentioned, even in his own that whole track record thing he gave. And he even told him point blank, my man, if that thing happened next time, it would not be good. I mean, definitely all of it. It's all a respect that he has given you over the time. Here's Samuel Jackson, who the journalist asking, you talk about, couple fight. When last you and your wife ever had a fight? He said more than 2 years, right? More than 2 years they never fought, or they never had any, real violent exchange or whatever. He said more than 2 years, and that's a blinking lie. Just recently, not even a week or two ago, when they visited even the very Berry, and how even the girl took her glasses and even showed what Sam did to her.
Yeah,
isn't that the same domestic violence we're talking about? Isn't that the same black lie we're talking about? Sam Jackson, man, I mean, you are in your 70s. That girl, whichever way you got her and how you got her, come on. You got to know that that's someone else's daughter. The maltreatment you give her at home, she doesn't deserve it. Whether she drinks, even if she drinks, trust me, people drink out of frustration. If she's not getting the kind of treatment, the kind of better, about respect that she's supposed to be getting at home, definitely it has the propensity to drive her into some other insanity. And that's what he's been doing. You and I do not know what's been going on, how he been treated in the back. But there are friends who have accounted for that. We have other friends here in the U.S. I mean, she sent me all of the text messages yesterday. It's like, this is exactly, the girl is a friend of mine. It's just to tell you that Samuel Jackson is too glued to his opinion. He dismisses people. He's someone who trashes people. That's him. His utterances on national radio, we've seen that. And how he jumps into fights most of the time. Of that age, if you don't have that balance, there's something is wrong with you. Again, he's a prime suspect. He is a killer of his own wife.
Of course.
Well, and the good thing is that everyone, I say it again, and I stand by what I said, and you stand by what you're saying. Since the police is,
we're not going to get body back. It won't bring it back.
It can't come back, but for me, I just waiting for the police, because the thing is that if I want to make it clear, if I have a friend and you whip your wife every day or 2-3 times and be more than 1 or 2 times, I will get other people involved. Trust me, I would not back you on that. I can tell you today. Anybody who know me, even you having problem with your wife, and I will try to get involved. I say, listen, just take it easy. But I would not sit there and allow you whip the woman, you bruise her eye the second time. Then I still call you to be my friend. She might die in your hand anytime. Now she's dead today.
And Rufus said the same thing. Rufus said the same thing. He said, you will kill people that are one day.
We listened to his interview. But what I say that the doctors, when he took that lady to the hospital, they're not going to lie. I don't know what he even gave them to lie. To say, oh, well, she's suffering from epilepsy, she this and that, and whatsoever.
Epilepsy
They said everybody can talk.
That's a getaway car.
Everybody giving a story. Like what you said, some people said the woman was drunk. And Jeremiah Kuhn, we listened to Charlotte Robert, she gave a whole story. Oh, the woman going with Jeremiah Kuhn. That's why. All kinds of things. The person dead already, and they're giving different. Oh, that for insurance. Oh, the woman sent a text message to the embassy.
All points to Samuel Jackson at the end of the day. All points to Samuel Jackson. He's the proximate cause of all that confusion, the insecurity, the whole hullabaloo that he got around himself.
Oh yeah, he's jealous over her.
Yeah.
Who made it?
The other guy you're talking about, Rufus guy, he's another person said he's actually guilty as well. Seeing this type of thing, I don't know why you'd be so brave to want to, after saying all these things that he saw in real life, and they get data and coming out to say this. I don't know how.
When Rufus got the death news, here's the thing: he was shocked. And this is the same Rufus who has even won the very Sam Jackson. You okay, the people that are one day. You got to stop this.
I told the call authority.
Yeah, but no,
So
yes,
then,
now,
you know what?
watch out
Then
now.
you will form part of the investigation. But
My
as I
man,
said,
the man is there to help the investigation. He called Gregory Coleman himself. He himself, mind you, the same caveat he gave me, he said, my man, oh man, he said, see, brother, you got to stop doing what you're doing. This thing is not called for. And then for someone to call him, they just met recently with the same concern. And someone called him and said, oh, you know, you hear the news? Sam's wife is dead. The next thing it clicked to him. Having given the senior brother another warning and said, my man, you got to stop this. So right there and there, people puzzling here and there, looking for what happened, how he did, and he's trying to give fumbling stories here and there. He had to call Gregory. He said this man is a suspect. There are things that have been happening that even as a family and a friend, I tried to guide him. So I'm not surprised. So that story is very questionable. Is it wrong for you to let the police know?
Don't call the police, he's still a suspect in this country or anywhere.
No,
partner, one person
General,
like
I will call the police myself. Even if you had a problem with, let's say, use you as an example, you had a problem, you're my friend, and I've been warning you, and anything happening or such, and the story is just not connecting.
Yeah.
You sleep at home. Oh man, I know exactly what happened right there and then. At the end of the day, I have to also let the police know of what I know about.
You know this story, that case here remind me about when we were sending Prophet Keys to jail. But because Prophet Keys was so rude, because Samuel Jackson is very rude. We know how he can talk. He just shot himself in the leg again when he talked about Salif.
But one Salif, that Salif brother need to also take into court.
So the Salif people are planning what to do.
Thank you.
He thinking about it, what to do. And, out of frustration, he talked to them out.
Okay.
And all over the place, just talking today now.
Because Sam only once a year, where Sam once a year. The next person's view is very foolish. That's who Sam has been.
She must get justice, and it will not be an easy thing.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
It's
a young lawyer, a young lawyer. Come on, man, Sam.
Very sad.
And that's the best thing that ever happened to Sam. Sam is so jealous. Imagine the man was supposed to die of cancer. He survived it. And he go find out young girl. But I tell that girl, speak to people and say, everybody want a girl,
if I can't have you, no other man will have you. That's
nobody can have you. That's exactly what happened.
And there are others, look, the story too long.
Yeah.
Too long. The people in the house, they must answer questions.
They will tell you the story, my dear. They know it. They will tell you everything.
They got to say something because the police will know. They will say something. Some people say, oh, you're trying to hide the body. But actually, they say she died at the hospital. That's why I say the good thing is that the doctors will not lie because that bruise mark on her neck or whatsoever, I don't know what how she got it, but they would say the truth. They will come up and something went wrong before. That's why I say let the police do their work.
General, Sam Jackson talks about some 30 hours. He was so exhausted. How can you account for those 30 hours? You went to Muslim the night and then you went to you got Truth FM at 8:20 in the morning. Tell me, what was the absence away from her? Can you really account for those 30 hours you talked about?
Yeah.
I mean, you could see the track trying to justify and trying to evade, notice of what really he's involved in.
But a very good autopsy will tell you when this woman died.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. It will tell you when she died, what happened to her. But
I hope they will have a good autopsy on that.
Yeah, but I
she
mean,
need justice.
It is true that domestic violence was involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's sad. And I know Sam Jackson very well. Call me his bastard cousin, but I think if it's proven that he did it, then he needs to serve the consequences of his behavior. He needs to face the full penalty of the law. He needs to face it. I mean, because you don't treat human being like that. Nobody do that as a human being.
That's your wife, man.
And to all the Liberians, women, who listening to us by the radio, internet, do not keep yourself into a toxic relationship where the man takes to be a punching bag. Yeah. They punch you in your eyeball and you still say you love the man.
Yeah.
Now when you dead, then you expect people to do. Why? Why remain innocent? And to the men, why you punch women? Women cowards. If you listen, you can't even punch your friend, man, but you won't beat on women for what? Why can't you just walk away?
Yeah.
And, but for us, we still would talk it seriously. My friends, you whipping your wife and whatsoever, and I get to know, trust me, one or two person got to know about it. Maybe mistakenly you yell, you can argue with your wife, you can say, but why put your hands on her? And you're a man.
No,
And some women want to keep the relationship. That's why they try to do these things. But it's wrong, man. People, shame on
no,
the men who beat their wives, man. Shame on
but Akishe, I mean, I am an African. I do understand. I mean, we Africans have had that culture in us, but as time goes by, we tend to learn other best practices. Now, my only concern with him and as to what led to this is his failure to control his anger.
His anger, yeah.
His failure to control whatever perception he had at that very moment. His failure to have also known that there was a, how you call it, a point that he needed to just stop. This is someone who there is that track record that is there, even if friend did not report it because friends want to maintain their relationship and try to make peace. These things happen. But come on.
Barry living Liberia?
Yeah. Barry practically being, I mean, since I left Liberia, he been in and out though, but
you
Barry been there for a long time.
You think he whipped this woman in America before? You think that he did it in the States before?
No, it does not have to even be America alone.
Maybe he did it even in Africa because in America, I really want to know that bruise, that mark on her face, whether it was ready in America because if somebody are going to say, somebody are going to report it some kind of way. But in Africa, you can just beat the woman and nothing comes out of it.
Well, I don't think it will happen this time around with him.
Maybe somebody was going to see it in America and say, no, I will call the police. I will call
there somebody. Are friends who been seeing no dark shades most time when she wearing no dark shades.
Yes, in Africa,
covered up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried
to we'll continue to discuss.
And the South African don't joke. He got to be careful. Because
he got home in all South Africa.
Of course, he brags about that all of the time. The 10,000 his brother-in-law spent on him and blah blah on birthday or whatever it was. You know all of this. You can't treat the poor that way.
Then you beat the poor that you won't show sense. You won't show up because you will leave you anytime or what?
Pastor Cummings is waiting for you.
Hey man,
Pastor Cummings is still in the backstage.
Yeah, I've been calling him, but he's not. Oh, Reverend. Come in, Reverend, because we say you should come in first, but then it looked like
he's blessed is in Africa. He actually would have been gone to.
He's staying in the back.
Wife.
Oh,
he's still in the back.
I'm looking at here. Let me see. Sorry.
This pronto and
I'm very sorry. We told
you people in relationship in public,
yes,
on radio and talking stupidness and
all over the place. Sam was
everything. Hello. Yes, all right, take a commercial break and
that's everything.
Let's go to our show.
I'm doing great.
Beautiful shine. Ready?
Thank you so much.
My apologies, my man. You know I owe you a call.
Oh no. I just wanted to weigh in
with Sam
Jackson issue. We hope and pray that the police will do a nice piece of job.
Yeah.
And to get to the bottom of this, sometimes I love often my school of thought says, wait, investigate, wait for the conclusion of the matter. In my lifetime, this will be the third story that I'm seeing and waiting for justice. The first time was the late Angel Maida.
Yeah, Angel. Oh, crystal clear.
Those were big names.
Right there.
Hans Williams.
Hans Williams.
And Madia. And the mothers decided that they would stand up. And they did. It was Hans Williams versus our mothers, our sisters, our aunties in Liberia, and George Blamo Dixon. Yeah. Then there was another story that went unnoticed. You remember the situation with the Ukrainian pilot and I think it was George Blamo, not George Blamo, but Namwe. I think he died now. There was a situation with the two Ukrainian pilots. That case never made it to the court. The Ukrainian pilots left the country unnoticed. Then let's look at the situation involving Gloria Musu Scott.
Scott, another one too.
Another big case, high end up. It's almost like Hans Willen, Madi Kweku, and the late Angel Maida Tuba. That family cried for justice until Angel's father died. And I learned of lately her parents were, the mother and I think the auntie and somebody lost their life in a fire incident. So I'm waiting to see. This will be a case. It's going to be a litmus test also to the government of Liberia. Remember, we got two situations here. We are eyeing the Ghanaians. The South Africans are now eyeing us. The South Africans are eyeing us. So we hope and pray that Gregory Coleman and his people will do a nice job. But from all indication, if you look at Sen's body language, the narrative coming from him that he left his wife home and went to a radio program. I mean, if you follow events for a very long time, somebody can commit a crime, close the door, and go somewhere for some time and come back and then raise alarm. So we pray that the investigators will do a nice story. But all the different narrative, all the different things, I'm only waiting for the police. I hope it don't turn out to be the Capitol building saga. Just hope and pray. That's all.
If we try to make a movie out of it, it's like after leaving her in the room to die and then came back, she was still alive. Say, well, I got no choice but to take her to the hospital.
To still cover.
I'm just saying, the thing out of the box, it happened.
That is script. How you can do it?
That's script. Then we'll know the origin.
You did it.
We'll know the script, right?
And then guess what? Call the hospital and say, go and check her. Say, oh, she's sleeping. The door lock. Okay. Then I come back and I say, let me go check. Damn, I'm surprised. Open the door. Oh, damn, the woman stay alive. Okay, you know what? Everybody around at the hospital there or the host girl or whosoever, let's just take her to the hospital. We give her life support. We give her some CPR and push her down. Anyway, look, it's funny, but it's serious. We need to the men, control your temper.
The worst person to lie to
also to the women.
To the women,
anybody abusing you,
get
out. You don't have to die.
I'm telling you, I know some friends. Sometimes we laugh when the woman finish cussing, then they just say, "See you, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow." And when you talk again, they say, "My man, look how the one talking to you. Yeah, let her one talk. Let her yell." It will be easy for her to forgive me later on than even a man. But don't put your hands. Don't get into trouble. I tell you now, when you replay that tape, maybe send Jackson in himself and say, "Damn, what I did. It's late. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. You cannot take it back." And like George Jerome said, a lot of unsolved cases, and a lot of children will need justice. Even the Musu Scott case up to now, there's nothing yet we have heard about it.
No, anyway, in a dialogue.
In a dialogue, and let's come up.
Take your break.
Coming to take a call, but next week we got some stuff we're going to dive into, and Musu Scott will be hopefully, a new election commission. She will be taking over, and there are a lot of things we're going to talk about. So, anyway,
we hope that the opposition political parties will be forceful if that should happen.
It will be forceful because if it go through, she's a bona fide and unapologetic UP supporter. I hope she'll be very, very neutral.
Who's that?
Musu Scott.
To do what?
Scott. She's the nominee for the election commission chair.
What?
Yes, and this one going to resign. I think whether they push her, whether it's political, whether they
the brown lady.
Yeah, she got to resign, but I don't know if her term is over. But nobody knows what's going on. Some people say that some political pressure, but hey, who am I to say?
That's what I said earlier on, Mr. Kishan. If that should happen, right? It almost like going back to the days where we were calling on the opposition political party, revisit the voter roll. revisit the voter roll. And most of them too educated, too smart for themselves until they can sit back when the wrong things happen. Then they take the
Then
talk
it's
shows
late.
to
Yeah,
talk.
they gotta
It's
do the
late.
talking
This
now.
is the time for you to be more proactive as to whether she's the best candidate, or
Yeah.
else you're gonna have the situation of Flomoya and that of Councillor Johnson, Francis Johnson Morris, or now Anderson. You know, our people don't learn from history. For me, that's why I always go back to history to just remind people that look, this is a reoccurrence. If you sit, it's gonna happen over and over, and nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do. That's the real
But
truth.
Gloria Muzuska was the only candidate they found to nominate for election
Well,
commission.
hey, and it's not finished right there, because we hearing it in the background that they're going to replace everyone with a unity party members, and they know what to, because no matter what come 2029, they must get that election, that thing going. So that's what usually happens. I know I give Madam Salif credit when she asked other opposition party to nominate people to serve on that commission. I think that's how Joshua nominated Brown, and Mr. Bromsky had his own there and whatsoever. But now people going strictly on the partisan level, and
Well,
they deleted my stuff again.
I would think people just need to remain in the frame of professionalism.
Yes, yeah.
At the end of the day, the partisan thing here that they say West, that's the cultural division they brought among you and myself, or between you and myself. You would not go and get Ghanaians to come and serve to become election commissioners. The same Liberians you have to look for.
That's the same Liberians,
So
yeah.
you have to set that framework of professionalism, and people go by that. If you fail to do what is required on that particular stuff, then of course we'll have a problem. But
yeah, because
everyone,
once they nominate you,
mm-hmm.
the president cannot remove you again. So just do the work for the Liberian people. Be honest, fair, and
yeah, be fair. That's all.
Gloria Mususka have been nominated.
That's why we hear it. That's why we hear it.
All over the place.
Is that the
I'm
only
not
thing?
seeing any official appointment though.
No, not at all.
But it's already in a.
I'm not going to.
No, man.
I'm not going to go by that news money.
No. But no, it's not the same. It's not a the same thing. And I show you in this group here that
I heard about that she could be a
4.0.
possible candidate for that job.
Yes, her name, and then but they're waiting for what they need later name. She's going to resign. I think
on the 15th. She's resigning.
On the 15th, she's supposed to resign.
Considering that controversial story in that whole death issue and blah blah.
But you're part of that stupid though. They're not part to do the thing.
Oh, they're going to do what they can do. They're both saying that they got to do something, but the opposition too, they're doing some talking, and they're going to be tough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, we're about to head over to our and let me everybody laugh small.
Which one are you? Oh my God!
Now who's falling down so?
Oh God! Look at it. They're driving to heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's so funny.
Well, you see, they deleted my stuff from in there, so I.
But there's no sound. There's no sound.
I know this one. They don't have a sound on it, but anyway, that's the. We still play them. Y'all, people, you guys take it from there. Let me make sure I look for someone deleted it from the stream.
Sure, I got 40 minutes for you guys.
Yeah, sure. Announce the numbers now.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead. Announce it.
How many questions we giving today?
They say until we get
Yeah, please text me the question, man.
Okay, one late, so maybe we can probably go another 15 minutes over.
Please text me the questions.
Another 50. God,
Please text me the questions.
There's plenty of
All right,
questions.
appearance you out there. You're listening to the program Conversation with the Vision Bearer.
Go ahead.
And
Your email.
it's time that you interact now.
Andrew20@gmail.com.
959-959. The segment
Andrew.
now that is coming on is
20 at
the hour of grace
gmail.com.
here on 95.9. You can call
You got my number, right?
0
I don't think I have
959
your number.
959
Okay, I see
0 959
Let me
959
send my
plus
number to you as
231
well.
777 959
I see you.
959. Let's take this very first person on the line
Put
here.
it in the chat room. Maybe you can.
Good evening.
I send you my number.
Good evening.
I sent you the question.
Oh,
Hello, you
okay.
live. Let me know where you call from.
Try to send your
You
number. I
live.
don't think-
Let me know
I
where
don't
you
think
call
I have
from.
yours.
Please be audible. Not hearing you. Eric from Bonap Farm. Okay, Eric, listen for the question.
I have to check your email.
Okay.
Yeah, just listen to the question.
We're going for it. Very.
Okay, let me get in the first question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Name the two things that David used to kill Goliath. Say that again. Stone and what? Stone, he said. Jeff?
Yeah, sling.
That's stone and sling. Also, he said.
Oh, stone and sling. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we can't hear. You can't hear the callers, so you got to probably increase your volume or tell them to be audible.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Well, you say your name is Eric. Saki. Call your number. 776 95 28 61. Okay, congratulations. And
Let me go.
good evening. Your name and where you call from? Chris Noah from Prof. You listen to your question, Chris.
Chris, who was the high priest during the time of Zechariah? Who was the high priest? The name of the high priest?
That's more question than the
The question you sent to Andrew. Andrew answered the question.
You're kidding.
Chris, are you there? Yeah, you heard the question?
Let me repeat it because I have. Okay. Who was the high priest? The high priest during the time of Zechariah?
Well, I don't think he has. Good evening. Your name and where you call from?
No lie.
Okay, no lie.
No
Say your
lie.
name is? Okay, Waxing.
Yeah, that you're not comfortable. You're a regular customer. You're a regular listener.
Okay. Okay. Listen to the
You ready?
question.
I can ask another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you there?
Yeah, Paul Igel deal. Andrew Igel.
Well, you get that weapon, huh?
I will fire. They say, who was the priest of Bethel?
Stop it.
Who was the priest of Bethel during the time of Amos?
The love go on our way.
I'm still listening.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
it?
listening. Who was the priest? Who was the priest of Bethel? Bethel. Okay. Who was the priest of Bethel during the time of Amos?
Yeah.
Time.
What a name? No, wrong.
Okay, try again. Good evening.
Go stand there and come back.
Your name and where you call from?
Okay, I got one, yeah.
Hello, that was that.
Okay, Prince. Listen to your question.
Hey,
Okay.
Prince, can you hear me?
All right, keep saying go.
Okay. The parents of Joseph gave me the name of Joseph, Ma and Pa.
I like that. He laughed.
Joseph in the Bible now. I'm talking about Joseph, President Joseph Newman Boaka. I said Joseph in the Bible.
Prince, are you there?
My partner, forget it. Okay, that one no lie.
It's Uber.
Yeah.
No, you buying time.
He
No,
might try-
finish.
he's trying to
15
Google it.
last
He's
seconds.
trying to Google it.
My man,
You're
you
being smart.
wrong.
Next caller. Next caller,
You
guys.
say what?
Good evening.
And he still missing.
Your name and where you call from? Augustine, listen to
Okay.
the question.
You ready for my question? You ready for my question? Who was Moses' father-in-law?
Jesus.
Simple question.
Oh, I heard I had something if you bring it on you.
No, I ain't in school yet.
Now, yes, I'm for the Bible school, right?
I ain't in school.
The answer the question difficult. Good evening. This is Edward
Yeah,
Joe.
man, that question not hard.
Okay, Edward, listen to your question.
All right, Edward. Hello, Edward.
Listen to your question, Edward.
Edward, here is the question. Give me the name of the only female judge of Israel. Sorry, no.
Try again.
And when I said you're confident, I thought you got it right.
Your name and where you call from? All right, that's one.
Okay, let me get, I
Listen to your
got one for
question.
you. I got one. What was Abraham's name before God changed it? How they used to call Abraham?
No
No.
lie. No lie.
I said Abraham, then you say Ibrahim.
He came close, but not
Okay. Well, you try again.
You try,
Good
but
evening.
when I you
Yeah.
pass by it before going to the end. You
Good
pass the
evening.
whole thing.
Yes, please be audible. Your name and where you call from? Okay, listen to your question.
Andrew there or Peabody?
Women, you want to ask you? Okay, I want to ask you one simple question, right? Why do we celebrate Lent? L-E-N-T, Lent. Do you know what Lent is? L-E-N-T.
Lent.
Yes, Lent.
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 Why do we celebrate Lent? L-E-N-T. Lent. Oh,
Gosh,
yeah.
Guy is over. Next,
Okay.
next
All right.
caller.
yeah, I gave you easy one. I ain't even go to that question and shoot. I just gave you easy one for Easter.
Good evening. Your name and where you call from?
Who go in? Andrew?
You.
Oh, man.
Okay, Robert, listen to your question.
Okay, Rabbi, here is a simple question for you. What did Jacob give Joseph that sparked jealousy among his siblings?
You gotta ask some question.
Say that again. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
That
Call your name. You say your name is? Robert. Robert TV.
I got two questions.
Oh, D-E-L-L-A-Y. Okay, call your number. Call your number. Your number. 775
No, make sure you get your name. Don't worry about number.
978 976 443. Okay, congratulations. This person, good evening.
General, take it from there.
okay.
Good evening,
Hello,
ma'am. Your name and where you call from?
hello, you there? You can hear me? You can hear me?
General, you coming in low. Yeah,
I
General,
said you can
sound-
hear me. Okay. Who was the oldest man recorded in the Bible? His name. And if you gave the age, then you got a bonus. What's his name? The oldest man recorded in the Bible. No, wrong.
Okay,
Try
wrong.
again. The oldest man recorded in the Bible.
Good. Let me get this person.
The
Good
age
evening.
of blank has nothing to do with the wisdom of Solomon.
Hello, your name, where you call from?
My name is Samuel, where I'm calling from.
Okay, Samuel, listen to your question.
Okay, that me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. What is Ash Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not here. I said no.
Simple as that. No, like,
Okay, man.
hello, your name, where you call from?
When these people get live, bro? When do we
You
get
know the
live?
simple question.
Karim from Brooklyn. Listen to your question.
Comments.
Ready?
Oh, okay. My brother is that a female? Or?
No, I think he's a little child, little boy.
Oh, okay. Here is an easy question for you. Which language was the Old Testament written in? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
What's
What's your name?
How many in the
The
back?
child, the baby said happy.
Call your name? You say your name is? Karim. Okay, Karim K. Call your number. 773 34 83 46. Congratulations. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Prince. I'm Prince Nima calling from Humanitarian.
All right, Prince Newman, listen to your question.
Okay. Which prophet confronted King David about his sin with Bathsheba?
It was Prophet Nathan.
Eh?
Nathan.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You say your name is?
Princess Nima.
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince Nimle. Okay. Call your number.
0773
773
20
20
86
86
14.
14. Congratulations. Good evening. What is your name? Okay, Fidesco, listen to your question.
Okay. Palm Sunday marks Jesus' triumphant entry into a place. What is the name of that place that Jesus entered during a Palm Sunday?
It was in Jerusalem.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
Congratulations, Fidesco. Call your number.
Let's go. Let me know. You see, I'm making my question quickly. Let me know.
Let's get waiting for the show.
Yeah.
44 52 90. Congratulations. Okay. Good evening. You live. Your name, where you call from? Abraham from Johnsonville. Listen to your question.
Zone 3, you ready, Abraham? Okay, which king rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem? Which of the king rebuilt the walls of Jerusalem? Okay, no lie. Let's go to the
What? What?
Eh? No, wrong.
Okay, try again.
I think I need to look for the sign. I will tell that
Good
just like
evening.
I clap for you that how to boo.
Yes, you know where you call from.
Because
What
they
you
clap
said?
for you.
That'd be nice.
Say
That'd be nice,
Now
man.
they clap. If I will put it a boo.
All right, let's see. Pastor Cummins. No, Pastor Cummins asking you. Just listen to your question. Pastor Cummins, you muted. Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. I got it now.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. What is the if commandment in who's that? Is that him?
Yes,
Somebody
so
rap.
that
No.
Somebody rap.
And
And
next time
Moneyball said that
we get it.
when it missed it, that is sign you give
That
it.
is
What
sign
is
I'm
the
looking for-
if
I'm looking for
commandment?
booing sound.
You say what is the fifth commandment?
Yeah.
Thou shalt not steal.
Say that again.
Thou shalt not steal.
And what is that? Where in Liberia is that commandment found easily?
Hey, hold on, let me see. I'm making it up.
Us. That a hell of a
What you said?
congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Waxy.
He said you are finding in the legislation.
Oh, yeah, no, Waxy.
076
776
090
090 168. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Let me get this person through. Good evening. Oh, too bad. All right. We're taking more course. And let me get this person. Good evening. Live. You know where you call from? From Duboro. Listen to your question.
Super roll. All right, let me ask you this question.
Yeah, listen.
Huh?
Listen, what-
You want for the CEO to say, I give
Maybe
you
the person we have question.
Then one pastor Cummins. Yeah, Pastor Cummins get here a question.
Yeah, the man was about to come in.
Okay. I'll give you one easy question. Here's the question that I have for you. Give me the name of the counselor of David who joined Absalom. Huh? Jonathan? No, Jonathan was not David counselor. I'll answer it for you. It was Ahithophel.
I got you. Hey, what about to come in?
Yeah, we.
Good evening. Okay, Theo, listen to your question.
Be careful where you wish for.
Yeah. You want my question?
Yes.
Yeah, repeat, buddy.
Who restored Paul's sight after the Lord blinded him? Who restored his sight? Paul.
Hey, you answer that question.
The answer starts with A.
No.
Say what?
No, he listened.
Holy Spirit.
Who restored his sight after the Lord blinded him? The answer starts with A, but you missed it already.
It starts with A, but you missed it already. Good evening. Yeah, you know where you call from? Shara Community Tuporo. Listen to your question.
You ready?
Yeah.
What was the name of the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to death? Call his full name. The Roman governor, the man who sentenced Jesus.
No lie.
No lie. Yeah.
His initial are PP. You can still remember
Good
him?
evening.
Okay, no
Live.
lie,
You
no
know where
lie.
you call from? All right. Noah, listen to your question.
Is that Reverend P. Bali?
Yeah, Reverend Cummins?
Okay. Here is your question. Name one of the my teacher. Name one of the two birds that Noah sent out of the ark. Huh? Did you say dove?
You said what?
You can spell it?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, you say your name is?
It's small
Noah. Okay, call your number, Noah. 775 860 321. Congratulations. Okay, good evening. Please be audible. Your name and where you call from? Andrew from GSA. Okay, Andrew, listen to your question. General?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just listen to your question.
Listen to this. Which of the island did John receive the vision of revelation? Which of the island? What is the name of the island that John received the vision for revelation? Eh? Sapo Island.
Patmo.
Wait, what you say again? Can you spell it? Can you spell it?
The man answer the question.
Eh? You familiar with it? Papo's Island. Okay, let me ask my panelists if we should give it to him. But
yeah, give it to him. Patmo Island.
Congratulations, man. You say your name is?
For me to clap for him, let's just laugh.
Andrew Colley.
Because you know that man pronounce it. The man say the thing good.
Okay, Andrew, call your number. 77. Call your number, yeah. Yes? 33 224. Congratulations. Good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, your name, where you call from, ma'am?
Yeah, my name is Heka Kwakwa리 from Brody. I beg I am making people for me.
But make it small for you?
Yeah.
For me, I'm a second time.
What's your make it easy for all? Okay, listen to your question.
Is that Reverend P. Balin?
I think it's very
okay.
Very
I can make it easy for her. And listen, I will want you to give me the Bible voice, but what is the shortest Bible voice? I want you to recite it and give me the Bible voice.
Can you say?
Eh?
The shortest scripture in the Bible.
Okay, the shortest Bible voice is what? Just recite it.
John 11:35.
Somebody finish telling her what is it in John 11:35.
What it says?
He said,
What it says? John 11:35.
Do we know your trick? Look at you don't have long to take you to Jesus web.
The disciple in the back.
Okay, let me ask the order. They say you all the time. She orders time or what?
It's okay, give it to her.
Okay, we give it to
Oh,
you.
your name. Say your name. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Who are? Okay. SWORH. Okay, call your number. 0881 36 16 06. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you. I am with you.
Okay. Good evening. Your line, your line breaking. You gotta change your location. Hello. Yes, your name, where you call from? Oh, Edward, okay. Edward is back. Listen to your question, Edward. Reverend Collins?
Okay, I have a simple question for you. Tell me who was 6 months pregnant than their friend? Was it Mary or was it Elizabeth? Elizabeth.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Edward. Hey.
All right.
Let's
Gerald,
go ahead, more quickly.
Gerald, don't make it too hard for them. I beg you.
887.
Okay, I'm going to ask the same question Reverend Barry asked. I will ask that same question.
0707.
Which one?
And I
Moses' father-in-law.
Oh, you think somebody now Google it?
Let's take the Muslim brother Sekou Fofana. Sekou, welcome. Good evening, Sekou.
Hey, Sekou.
How's the pastor going with you?
Sekou, what's the name of Moses' father-in-law? Musa, his
Okay,
father-in-law.
Sekou, just listen to your question.
What's the name of Moses' father-in-law? No lie? Okay.
Let me see if I ask him one easy question.
And that money bought adding for Moses father-in-law. You know that one again.
Okay.
Sekou, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, the last time you went back and forth. So from Newport Street to Benson Street, how many miles are there?
Is that part of the question?
No, I just
Yeah.
from Newport Street to Benson Street, how many miles you got there?
Giving. The woman said, somebody suggested someone to make it, we should give the answer.
I think that's true. At least so they would know it. Right? She's right.
You say that?
I said it's one more I
No, Sekou, man. You in Morovia. Newport Street got one. Benson Street got one. That's two.
The man said, he let me down.
Okay. But you meaning eh? So the popular mosque on around Somalia Drive is from where?
You from Maria? You from Maria?
No.
I mean, I'm from Maria.
Before Black Gina, yeah, it was New Georgia Junction to
I mean,
the
I'm from
Cherry
Maria.
area. Oh my brother. Okay, all right, Sekou, keep trying. Keep trying. I don't want to tease you. Small.
Your name and where you call from? Roland. Okay,
When
Roland.
I miss the question, I'll give the answer.
Okay,
You
ready?
Very good, Roland.
Who answered the? What was Paul occupation? Paul, the apostle Paul. What was his? Yeah.
Yeah, what was his occupation?
I mean, don't waste my time. You know that answer, just Google. What?
Pharisees.
I mean, the man made the thing, man. The man was the thing simple. Paul is a tent maker.
You are
Please.
10 maker.
What about how are you clapping for the man? You laughing at him,
Yeah.
right?
I'm not clapping. I
You
laugh.
laughing?
What about bow?
Hello? Your name and where you call from? No, you gotta change your location and yeah, say your name.
Yeah, we hearing you. Is that me, Jeff?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, okay. Reverend Cummings, let's.
Okay. Paul occupation was he was a tent maker. But name the two individuals he met who also were tent makers and they were deportees from Italy.
Oh my boy, you kidnapping
Immigration.
Reverend Cummings.
Immigration answer there.
Red coming.
Immigration answer.
Remember, Good evening.
And then say no laugh.
Yeah, you know what you call
Your
Okay, listen to your question.
Okay, listen. Let me give you one easy one. Who was the mother of King Solomon? What King Solomon man name? How they call her? I mean, don't tell me you know the woman name, man. Don't say so. You know the woman name.
Let me try for this festival.
Eh?
What?
Now, that generation of young people, they don't study. They really don't know the Bible.
No.
Good evening. You don't know where you come from.
Oh, but listen, the man answer the question. You took his number.
It's only two from the African.
And the man answer
Okay,
the question.
Mr. Two. Mr. Two, listen to your
Answer the
question.
question.
Yeah, the man answer the question. The man said Bathsheba.
Okay,
Yes.
listen to your question.
Right, people.
Oh, that
The
means
man answer the question.
all right. Simple question. Yeah, simple question. Most of the time, when Paul, I'm going to make it simple. When Paul delivered his sermon, he would preach very long. Paul always loved to preach long sermon. Okay, at what hour did Paul preach his sermon? What time of the night did Paul preach his sermon?
Question is theological.
I want to get you $5 because nobody not win for me.
You know what you're doing?
Morning hour.
What?
Is it in the morning hour?
I don't know, but Paul preached at midnight. Sorry, midnight different from morning.
At which time the weather in the east, south, east, in the Middle East will be quiet down.
From 1 to 3.
Paul preached at midnight.
They say midnight. Then you say that morning time.
Man, y'all can't. Y'all don't know the Bible. I mean,
You say
stop it.
what hour? What hour you say?
Paul always
Really?
delivered his sermon at midnight.
Hello. Yes. Your name and where you call from? Yes. So we're trying to tell where you call by. So you said Bathsheba, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Call your name.
But who asked that question?
What's
I
it?
asked the
You
question.
didn't
He
ask
answered
the
it.
question.
Solomon's
He didn't answer
mother.
it?
He
No, you
answered it.
answered. You said
Okay.
Bathsheba. You said your name is
Chris Noah.
Chris Noah.
I thought you just giving him free
Call your
answer.
number, Chris.
081
0881
Bathsheba.
3224.
I gotta run in like 11 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to be done, actually.
3244 42. Okay. So, Kalena. Good evening.
You asked my question how I get up.
Good. Your name and where you come from?
Okay, I got one easy one for you, my brother.
From Broadville. Okay. Listen to your
Okay,
question.
this is the very easy one. What is the final war in the Bible? The final war, the last war in the Bible. W-O-R-D, the war.
Final war.
What is the final word in the Bible?
The final one is amen.
Congratulations.
He got it. He right. It's amen.
Congratulations. Okay. Call your
You're
name.
smart.
It's
Noah.
Noah. Oh, Noah Bondo. Call your number quickly, Noah.
0880456.
Take your time. 080 45 60 64. Okay. Good evening. Oh, the small boy. Your name
I
where
see
you come
voice were there
from?
before.
You want to answer a question?
Press Emma. Listen.
Prince Emma, you can answer the question? You sure? You not here for John 11:35? Where is it?
All right.
Congratulations.
No, but somebody tell it to be
No, I ain't hear anybody say anything.
That was
How
very
many
good.
square I need?
Congratulations.
Chris Emma. All right, Chris.
Man, you're lying on the issue.
Play
Play
a number.
you.
Yeah. Anybody call? One more.
I just ask you.
Anybody call?
Yeah, get a number. Jack it. 775 860 321. Congratulations.
Now your name on the telephone.
Your
Your
part that were you?
11 level already. Could you? Yes. Your name, where you come from?
You know what I mean? To get $5. Tell it.
James Wheeler from 12 Farm.
Okay, James Wheeler, this is a simple question. What musical instrument did David play?
We'll be stopping.
Yeah, so this guy will make us 20.
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then we stop. This is the last one.
Mr. Wheeler?
Hey, man, you know what David played?
What musical instrument did David play?
You know, the pam pam pam. Look at my finger if you're watching the show. Pam 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 pam.
The guitar?
He said, people are saying that you look at your fingers. So
The guy gave me one laugh.
Sorry, Mr. Wheeler.
He said, play guitar.
Play the hop.
The hop, man.
The hop.
Those who start playing drum. You said a guitar? Those who start playing the drum.
Gerald, get one simple one. Let's finish.
Okay.
Yes.
How many check?
Okay.
You ready?
What's the question?
No, I'll give you a question here.
You say you want Peabody?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're going home. I will get you something something simple. Something simple. What was the first of the 10 plague, okay, that Jesus was going to punish Pharaoh? What was the first thing that Jesus did when he told when Pharaoh refused to let his people go and Jesus said he was going to punish? What was the first thing that Jesus brought on them?
The first plague.
Jesus turned. Yeah, the first thing. If you can't answer, I can get my son to answer it for you. Huh?
Megan, that question.
Can't answer it. That's my son. My son will answer for you. Can't answer it.
He turned the water into blood.
Yes, he turned water into blood. That's very good. That's so. Can we get rid of the man? Even though my son answer it.
No, let's take
Lifeline.
Maybe we'll add that one in the future.
Yeah, lifeline. We'll call somebody. Next time you want to do question.
Simple as back on the
Yes.
simple for
No,
like,
dude.
we're
Well, I'm going to call the pastor. Let the pastor answer the question. Yeah.
Simple for fun. Simple for fun.
Sekou Fofana. We're sorry, my brother. How many churches are mentioned in Revelation? How many churches?
C'est où la Muslim male? C'est où la Muslim male?
But if I go to Islam and they won't change the question.
What's the name of Muhammad's second wife? And how old she was?
No, his second wife. The name of his second wife.
Okay, how many pillow in Islam? There are how many pillow in Islam?
5.
Yeah, you got it. You got that one.
Congratulations, my man.
You got that one. You got that one.
Well, the man said you want me, man. Oh, congratulations, my man. You are the last lucky person.
Yeah, he's lucky.
Okay, Sekou.
But
Sekou, man, you can't answer your own Muslim question. You
Yeah, you say you want Muslim question and you can't answer it. The other man said David played the drum. I mean the guitar.
It's like guitar.
David will still be playing drummer.
Yeah, I think we reached the number now, CEO.
All right, guys, let's close.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Okay, guys.
Short closing. And
Well, thank you very much. And next week we'll have a lot of topics on. And guys, don't forget there's a group that we organize called the Conversation with the Vision Bearer. It's on WhatsApp, so that is where all the information will be. And anything concerning the topics, you can find it in there. Everybody on here, their names are in there. So please, anything you want to do, you send it in there. Any information, Peabody, if you want to share with us,
okay,
you can also share with us in that chat room. And Jerome Cummings and Reverend Cummings and Jefferson, CEO, want to say thank you very much. And CEO, you got to call me after the show, please.
all right,
wonderful
guys.
show, guys. Wonderful show. It's good to be back on.
Call it a day.
Good to see everybody on this Sunday. Hey guys, don't forget, subscribe. Always share the show. When you come on, share it. As many people we can have to call this show as many. Share it. Share it in the school. Tell the people that every Sunday we're gonna give away $5. Let the school know about it. Everybody in the different schools should know about this. But guys, it was a wonderful show. CEO, thank you so much. And looking forward to next week.
Thank you, Reverend. Reverend Cummings?
Well, great show. Hopefully, maybe by the feedback from Christian stuff. Hopefully, by God's grace, next week Sunday we'll be joined by former General Bud Lakin, allies Milton Bly, Evangelist Milton Bly. Hopefully next week, and we are also trying to reach out to the police spokesman. He promised me today, but then because of the prevailing situation, they're busy. So hopefully maybe next week Sunday. So I look forward.
But they come to ask our question too.
Huh?
But they come to ask our question.
I will put a disco in there. He made some reference to the situation in Lofa. He did a podcast, and I just took notes on.
Why you not see Vision too? The Gamma C. I just kidding.
All right, guys. It was a great show. We hope to have the same conversation next week Sunday, same time, same station. Stay blessed and stay safe. Jeff, go home safe. See you next Sunday, guys. What's in the general ticket for that?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We have come to the end of this wonderful program, Conversation with the Vision Bearer. For those of you who are watching us, please don't forget. And by 10:30, I will be on with Independent Minds. Please, you can be a part of it. And I also want to take this time to extend happy birthday to Tuzon from the Kia Radio. Happy birthday, and Tuzon. And I wish you the best of luck and many more years to come. And Jefferson, thank you again. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, what's on the Sunday? We see again. Also, don't forget, Jefferson hosts the show they call and LIB Future TV. Comes on every 7 o'clock from Monday to Thursday and Friday in the evening. So please follow the Kia Network. We are here for business. We give you the best, nothing else but the best. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
All right, folks, you just listening to the program Conversation with Vision Bearer. Congratulations to all of our winners. Please, those of you who have won, we will call you